Stephen, that was a frantic game. We'll start with right in the first minute where we got off the best possible start. How pleasing was that?
Very, it was, but then I think we get spooked a little bit. We get the good goals, good for AP to get off the mark, and then I think we get spooked with the penalty. Still, I haven't seen it back, but I don't know how dubious or how much of a stonewall penalty it was. It did spook them. They go and score from the resulting penalty, but they sort of regrouped and recovered, and then we go 2-1 up again. So nice to get off for the start that we did, but we then need to do better and stay into the game, and then just sort of get a real foothold in the game and not allow teams back in so easily.
What was your overall assessment of the first half? Because like you say, we go ahead, we then peg back, and then we seem to spark into life again.
Yeah, it was end to end. I'm sure as the neutral fan would have enjoyed it. It's not so much enjoyable for us on the sideline, but to go up 2-1 was excellent. And then we did say at half time, when we go 3-1 up, the next goal's vital, and they get it just before 55 minutes, so it makes it tougher. But again, I think the players show the character to then go and get the fourth goal, and you're hoping then you can just see the game out. We concede the third goal, and then it makes for a nervy last sort of 10 minutes. But again, testament to the players. They stuck in, they defended well when we needed them, and 3 points.
Just want to touch on one of the goal scorers, being Tom Sparrow. He's been out injured for the last few weeks. He's back in the team today, back on the bench, and then came off the bench to score a neat little finish. How pleasing was that as well for him?
It was. He picked up a niggly wee injury, and he's only really trained with us yesterday. But it's not been long he's been out, so his fitness we knew wouldn't have been that much affected, and I think he shows that with the energy when on, even he's dogging about the middle of the pitch, he's pressing to try and win his ball back, but it's a really composed finish. I think it was his left foot, wasn't it? He just guided it into the bottom corner. Right foot, there you go, so outside of the right foot, so really pleased for Tom, but he's part of our squad. And I've just said it in there with the press, it's probably the best dressing room I've worked with, certainly as a coach. But the togetherness, they're all in it together, every day they're together. And we have poor results or we have a poor performance, but they come back every week and they're there every Monday morning, ready to train and ready to improve again. So it's a testament to the squad.
It was a little bit of a different match day for yourself, leading from the dugout. How was that, and how was it getting the message from the manager down to the dugout?
That bit was fine. The manager, the message from me at times will be the same. Not at times, all the time is the same as the manager's, but it's just he's then got a different viewpoint. He's got a different view of the whole game, and he'll see things that we don't see on the sideline. So that was getting relayed to the bench. That was then getting relayed to myself. So there was no issues. I firmly believe that the staff at times could sit upstairs and let the players get on with their job at times because they know their roles, but as I say, it got a wee bit hairy towards the end, but I'm just really pleased we got the 3 points.
The overall picture up to 4th in the table. This time last year, after this many matches in the league, we were 11 points worse off. Does that just show the progress that's been made over the last 12 months?
I think it does, and it shows the level of work that goes on off the pitch as well. We keep saying, I firmly believe we've got the best analysis team in the game with Ross and Graham. The amount of work that they put in every day with not just myself and the manager, but with the players, and we do get on the pitch, we do get sessions, but there's a lot that gets done off it. Again, a big credit this week with such bad weather, the ground team of Alan and Dale to get us a pitch to train on for 2 days, and when it's the grass, when everything was frosty and snowy. So a testament to the whole team, and that's what it makes for a club like this. I think it's a fantastic football club with the community and everybody in the building all pulling the same way.
Just finally, a lot was made of the 3 games that we lost back to back. We've now arrested that, putting 2 wins on the spin rather. How important was that as well to kind of just rectify that and get ourselves back on track? It
was. That's why the St Mirren game, I think just after the 3 games we would have accepted probably a point if we're being honest, and we go and get the free kick in their final third, and we managed to go and snatch the winner at the end, which was really pleasing. But we could have then lost today or just got a draw or something. To then go and cement that with another win was brilliant. There was a lot of noise around the 3 games. It's things that we try and blank out, but again the players, we give them the message, they carry the message, and they go and get 2 wins in the bounces in this league is very, very pleasing.